Hallo und ein herzliches Willkommen zu Let's Play Star Trek, the Video Game, mit mir dem Cruz. Wie bereits in der letzten Ankündigung angesprochen, werde ich dieses Spiel für euch Let's Play. Ich hoffe, ihr habt Spaß dabei. Ich habe natürlich schon vorher einmal etwas rumgebastelt und die Lautstärke etwas dementsprechend eingestellt. Weil, man muss mich ja hören und ja, legen wir mal los. Wählen Sie Ihren Charakter. Wir nehmen natürlich den klassischen Captain Kirk. Er ist natürlich waghalsig, mutig und clever. Das gefällt mir schon gut. Wir machen ein privates Spiel mit keiner Beitritt. Ja, gucken wir mal, was uns erwartet.
Give him an inch. I see another one. Captain, grenade! Your move, Captain. I'm aware of that, Mr. Spock. Damn it!
Your choice was valid, Captain, but highly predictable.
Predictable? Since when have I ever been predictable?
That is precisely why the move was predictable, Captain.
Captain, we have received an emergency signal from a nearby space station. Please report to the bridge at once.
Shall we finish the game later, or do you concede defeat?
You should know me better than that by now, Spock. I never concede.
Sehr elegant. Ja, wir haben ein Notsignal empfangen und sollen uns anschließend auf der Brücke melden. Und hier ist ja scheinbar nichts mehr, was man sich noch so angucken könnte. Außer natürlich die Ansicht nach draußen. Aber gehen wir mal los. Was natürlich sehr schön gemacht ist, dass man halt die englischen Charakterstimmen vom Original her hat. Und natürlich die Soundtracks. So, dann begehen wir mal die Brücke.
What's going on down there?
The radiation from those binary stars is making communications difficult, but the station appears to be in some sort of distress.
Check off readings.
They're operating on emergency power and are struggling to maintain output.
Cause?
Unknown, sir.
Captain, they have issued a request for immediate evacuation.
Then let's help them out. Mr. Scott, prepare transporters.
I wouldn't recommend it, sir. Those stars are giving off too much interference. Unless we achieve manual lock, we might fry those little guys.
And we'll get them out the old-fashioned way. Prepare my shuttle and meet me in the bay.
Aye, aye, sir.
Captain, in spite of your seemingly endless desire to stretch your legs, I must remind you that you are still a Starfleet captain. This is clearly a job that Mr. Scott and a few ensigns could handle.
But then I'd miss all the fun.
Sir, the more prudent choice would be to stay on the Enterprise and wait for a response to our hails.
Oh, you're right. Lieutenant Uhura, any response to our hails?
None, sir.
No? Looks like I'm going.
Halten Sie E, um den Turbolift zu benutzen. Machen wir das doch.
Captain, I must insist.
You insist? You know what, Mr. Spock? A change of scenery might do you some good, Captain. You come with me.
So, jetzt befinden wir uns hier im Shuttle-Hangar.
Captain, but do you think it's wise to go yourself? I'm sure me and some recruits could handle this.
Don't worry, Scotty. We'll be fine.
Always makes me nervous.
Diese Rekruten, dass sie nicht einmal mit dem Stapler fahren können. Ach, man kann mit dem Onkel noch sprechen.
Mr. Scott, is there no way to transport survivors off that vessel?
I like to think that nothing is impossible, Commander. But with that much interference out there, I wouldn't recommend it.
Why do we have
Just a pair of space station, if you ask me.
We don't have
Versuchen wir unser Glück. Vielleicht schaffen wir es ja irgendwie. In den Tiefen unseres Weltalls. Erstmal umziehen.
Spock, get suited up.
So, und willkommen bei der taktischen Modenshow. Hier rechts sehen Sie Mr. Spock im klassischen Blau und links Kirk, Captain Kirk, in einem gold-gelben Anzug. Ja, ist sehr schnittig gebaut und hinten natürlich der Fallschirm, das klassische. Ja. So, dann gehen wir mal zum Shuttle.
Enterprise shuttle, confirming approach at 5x6. Maintain minimal safe distance. Affirmative, Enterprise.
I'm picking up high levels of radiation from two binary stars.
Well, the space station would have been fried by those two stars by now. What the hell are they doing out there?
Captain, the station appears to be outfitted with solar collectors, but they are unlike any I have ever encountered.
Mr. Sulu, do you have any clue what an experimental power station would be doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
Negative, Captain. Whatever they're doing, Starfleet doesn't have any record of it. Preparing for final approach.
Ja, landen wir erstmal und gucken, was los ist.
Keep the engine running, Mr. Sulu. I don't think we plan on staying on that thing for too long.
Aye, Captain.
So, da sind wir jetzt auf der Raumstation. Im Shuttle-Hangar. Wie man sieht, hier sind noch andere Shuttles. Fängt ja schon gut an.
Radiation scan commencing. Please step forward for decontamination.
Und weiter geht's. Mal gucken, was uns hier erwarten wird. Das sieht alles sehr wackelig aus.
Officer, where is the captain of this station?
This way. You must hurry. Damn it.
Ich glaube, das war nicht so gut.
You were afraid you were going to miss something. Right. We need to get everyone out of here right away.
Captain, we must find an alternate route.
Very perceptive, Mr. Spock.
Gehen wir doch einfach hier durch. Ich glaube, der das nicht überlebt hat, den Flug nach unten.
Captain, we're picking up some strange readings. There appears to be some sort of anomaly.
We kind of have our hands full. Anything we need to worry about right now?
The readings are off the charts, sir, but I don't think so.
Well, just keep an eye on it, Mr. Chekhov.
Aye, aye, sir.
Ich glaube, der Weg ist versperrt. Nehmen wir einen anderen.
Spock, help me open this.
Sesam, öffne dich.
He's stuck in there. Let's get him out of there.
I believe the door can be hacked from this side.
Zack, geht doch.
Delays are unnecessary. Please proceed to the shuttle bay for immediate evacuation. Captain, I must mention that many of these crew members appear to be Vulcan.
Good point.
With fewer than 10,000 Vulcans remaining, I question the logic of placing them on any type of experimental power station.
I question putting anybody on this thing, Mr. Spock, Vulcan or not.
Agreed, sir.
Na, brauchen wir das da. Mal eben ein bisschen was an Sicherheitssystem umgehen. Sieht auch nicht sehr normal aus hier. Es ist ziemlich heiß hier in dem Raum. Die begeben sich von einer guten Situation in die andere. Er hängt hier rum, er hängt da auch rum, kommt aber so wieder nicht weg.
Spock, you look like you need a hand.
Sir, we need to disable that laser arm.
Na komm hoch, Spock. Na, machst das auch richtig.
Failure of this station are most assuredly connected.
One catastrophe at a time, Mr. Spock.
Versuchen wir mal hier irgendwie hochzukommen. Alle hopp. Richtige Kletterkünstler sind das. Nee, dass die auch immer in so einen Mist reinlaufen.
Commander, help me open this. That doesn't sound good.
Captain, I would not advise stepping into that scanner.
No other way around, Spock.
Hier würde ich auch nicht gerade mitten reinlaufen. Okay, einfach unten drunter durch. Was ist da los?
Let's see what we've got here. Captain Kirk of the USS Enterprise, we have a shuttle ready for your evacuation.
While we appreciate your assistance, our captain and many of our top scientists are trapped in the transporter room on the other side of the station. We cannot simply abandon them.
Any suggestions, Mr. Spock?
If we were able to reach them, Mr. Scott may then be able to obtain a manual lock on our positions.
I'm afraid that may prove impossible. All interior passages are blocked.
Do the suits hold up out there?
With the solar shield failing, direct exposure would mean certain death.
Well, I hate certain death. Spock, let's try to avoid direct exposure.
Captain, I will offer whatever assistance I can over your communicator. But again, I fear that these efforts...
Yeah, we get it. Certain death. Any other words of advice?
Try to live long and prosper.
Richtiger Witzbold. Hauptsache die machen hier ihre Schotten dicht und wir müssen jetzt gucken, dass wir klarkommen. Na gut, gehen wir mal in den Turbolift. Schon wieder. Gucken, wo unser Weg jetzt hingeht. Die sind bestimmt besser als unsere. Aber naja, man kann ja nicht alles haben.
We should engage mag boots now, sir. The solar collector is failing. We must avoid direct exposure.
That suit is gonna melt off your back. Get into cover, Spock.
Captain, we should stay in cover until it regenerates.
Got it. Wait for it. Go, now.
Besser als gegrillt zu werden.
It's getting hot out here.
I am uncertain how much more
Das war knapp.
can handle.
Das sieht schon geil aus.
Whose idea was this anyway?
I believe it was yours, sir.
Right.
Bin mal gespannt, wie lange die Raumstation noch aushält. Ab durch die Mitte! Lauf! Ah, komm, mach die Tür mal auf. So, das wäre erstmal geschafft. Soweit, so gut.
Lieutenant, we have reached the station's core. We seek whatever further assistance you can provide.
The only way forward is to shut down the core's rings. To do this, you will need to work together. One of you must scan the control console to stop the ring. This will allow the other person to engage the locking mechanism. Commander, I must warn you, a manual shutdown under these circumstances is highly risky.
Gotcha. You should split up.
Wäre auch langweilig, wenn es nicht riskant wäre, oder?
That's the locking mechanism. Spock can slow down the ring long enough, I can shoot it.
Captain, now would be a good time to shoot the locking mechanism.
Oh, einmal anhalten, bitte.
Captain, we must repeat the maneuver for the remaining rings.
Soweit, so gut. Mal eben in dem inneren Kern mal alles anhalten. Klar, ist total gut.
We need to split up if this is going to work. I've stopped the ring. Spock, shoot the lock. Another one down. Just one more ring to go. This place is falling apart. Spock, you think we can just shoot it open? That worked. Let's keep moving.
Oh,
We should stay in cover until it regenerates.
die Strahlung ist echt nicht gut für mich. Na, soweit sieht es ganz gut aus. Nein, ich will nicht gegrillt werden.
We're through the core. Let's find that stranded crew.
Nett, dass du mir auch mal hilfst. So, das wäre erstmal geschafft. Ich glaube, der Spaß geht noch weiter.
Great, no cover.
I believe we may be able to open those vents. Perhaps our phasers will work.
Worth a shot. Watch out! It works. Keep shooting out those vents.
Captain, stay in cover.
Ich glaube, wir müssen uns langsam vorarbeiten. Ich will nämlich nicht wirklich gegrillt werden.
Careful, not all these vents are stable.
Oh. Tut mir leid, Spock.
Take cover.
Ah, geh doch in Deckung. Das hätte auch anders ausgehen können. Oh, komm, lauf. 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 Das war knapp. Oh, hier haben wir noch jemanden. Die sieht auch nicht mehr so lebendig aus. Ach, da kommt er angelaufen. Wurde auch Zeit, Spock.
Captain, wait. This one is still alive.
Quick, let's get him inside.
Captain, life support is now at 4% and failing. Transporter is still unable to obtain a reliable signal.
Let me worry about the transporter. Just get your people ready to beam out. What are you waiting for?
I was speaking to my captain.
It's all right, Commander. Do as he says.
Aye, Captain.
Ah, Captain. Don't believe we've met. I'm James Kirk, Captain of the USS Enterprise. And you are?
I am in need of assistance, Captain.
Tamar?
Mr. Spock, it is a relief to see you here.
Tamar, in what way can we assist you?
Our station has experienced a complete loss of power. Our transporter functions are also unreliable. There does not appear to be a safe way to beam out.
There's always a way. Scotty, think you can get a lock on me?
I'll try, sir.
What's going on down there, Captain?
That was a wake-up call, Mr. Scott. I need you to work a little faster.
On it, sir.
We should make our way to the transporter, Captain.
After you.
Wir sollten uns, glaube ich, etwas beeilen, weil die Raumstation...
Know each other. We were classmates back on Vulcan.
Just classmates.
I realize this may be difficult for you to understand, Captain, but on Vulcan, relationships between the sexes do not automatically imply an intimate past.
Another reason I'm glad I'm not a Vulcan.
Oh Mann, direkt sowas wieder. Typisch Kirk.
Manual lock, Captain. Ready and waiting for transport.
See? There's always a way. After you, Captain.
I will not leave this vessel until my crew is safely out of danger. As a captain yourself, I'm sure you would do the same.
I like this one.
There are few that you do not like, Captain. Prepare to energize.
Thank you.
Oh Gott. Das war wohl ein Satz mit X.
The station is not going to hold.
We gotta get back to the shuttle. Run! Keep moving!
I do not think this station is salvageable, Captain.
Oh, you think so?
Das glaube ich auch nicht.
There is no time to stop.
Habe ich nicht vor.
No time to watch the sunset. Run!
Komm schon. Das ging noch mal gut. So gerade.
Are you all right, Captain?
Definitely better now, thanks.
Captain, we have a problem.
Another one?
What is it, Mr. Chekhov?
I think you need to see for yourself.
Tamar, a simple solar flare should not have caused the loss of power to your station. You know the origin of your vessel's malfunction.
It did not malfunction.
Didn't appear that way to us.
That station was used to harness the energy from the binary stars. However, all of the station's primary controls were operated from a base located on a nearby planet.
What planet?
We are calling it New Vulcan.
So it is true.
Mal gucken, was uns jetzt erwartet. Gehen wir mal zur Brücke und sehen uns mal an, was Chekhov für uns hat.
Spock, as you know, after the destruction of Vulcan, we have been searching for a suitable planet to rebuild our race. New Vulcan seemed perfect. However, a project of this magnitude would have taken generations to complete. In order to speed up this process, we created a device called the Helios machine.
Your station was to harness the energy from the binary stars to power the Helios machine located on New Vulcan.
Precisely. 2 days ago, and for some unknown reason, the power to our station was shut off. Without power, our station could not withstand the gravitational pull of the stars.
What moron would shut down the machine if they knew this would happen?
That moron would be Sirach.
Never heard of him.
Sirach is Tamar's father, and a great mentor to myself and the Vulcan people.
Sorry?
Why would Sirach shut down power to your station? He must have been aware that doing so would be catastrophic for you and your crew.
Unfortunately, the Helios machine may have caused an anomaly.
An anomaly. It just keeps getting better. We need to get to the bridge.
Genau. Und was als nächstes passiert, was uns gezeigt wird, das erfahrt ihr natürlich immer noch hier bei Freaky Esports. Aber das erst bei der nächsten Folge. Bis dahin.